Welcome to a ship tour of the Norwegian Pearl. While many new megaships continue to set sail, we still find ourselves drawn to these older, smaller vessels, each brimming with their own unique charm. This cruise was particularly special as it was our first Christmas-themed voyage, and we thoroughly enjoyed the festive touches scattered throughout the ship. Built in 2006 and refurbished in 2021, the Pearl is one of 4 ships in Norwegian's Jewel class with a guest capacity of 2,344. Despite the many modern updates made during the recent dry dock, the ship retains many of its original design elements, an aspect we truly appreciate. In a world where everything seems to be continuously modernized, it's refreshing to see how the Pearl embraces its timeless appeal while still offering modern comforts. We chose an inside room on deck 10 because it was very close to our favorite venue, the great outdoors. As expected, the room was small but cozy with ample storage space. Starting with La Cucina, this is the Italian specialty restaurant on board. As you walk through La Cucina, you will find on the other end is our absolute favorite venue on older Norwegian ships, the great outdoors. There is just ample space to sit outside with great aft views of the wake, and there's even a buffet and a bar out here. We absolutely love it. On the other side of the great outdoors, you would walk into the Garden Cafe, which is the buffet. I love this area right at about the center of the buffet because it's so wide open and there are stations on both sides, which kind of makes it easy to navigate through, and it doesn't get as clustered with people, and you can really find almost all of the options in this area. Now let's head outside to the pool deck. First is the grill, which is another included eating venue for while you're outside, and then the Topsiders pool bar. Then you will find the main pool, followed by an adults-only pool. We really liked that they had 2 nice-sized pools on this ship. Now we will head upstairs just for a moment to check out all of the additional pool lounge seating. This view is a sea day, and yes, the pool gets extremely busy. Almost all of the sun decks get very, very busy. What we found is going up even another level to deck 14, all the way in the front of the ship. It was so quiet and serene. We really enjoyed it up there. Now I want to say this is at about 10 or 11 a.m. so it still wasn't too busy, but afternoon, just about every chair was taken. Now we'll head back down and continue with deck 12, starting with the game room. I rarely ever see people in here, but if it's somewhere that you need a quiet spot to work or get away, it works perfectly for that, as does the library. I couldn't tell you what kind of selection of books they have, but there's a few. And then at the very front of deck 12, you will find the Mandara Spa and then the fitness center. Now we'll head upstairs to deck 13 front. starting with the Spinnaker Lounge. The Spinnaker Lounge is the name of the observation lounge on many of the older Norwegian ships. There's always great views and a lot of fun things going on here. To be honest, we did not spend much time at all in this lounge. I don't think I like the layout of this one quite as much as I did on the Sun class of ships, but it's a great venue nonetheless. Then you have the check-in desk for both Cagney's and Moderno. Cagney's being the specialty steak restaurant on board, and Moderno is the Brazilian steakhouse. Next, we'll head down to Deck 11. Now, Deck 11 is mainly stateroom cabins, but there is one not to miss feature that's really kind of cool, and it's the bridge viewing room. This is a big window that allows guests to observe the bridge crew and see what they do, like behind the scenes. Also, every ship that has a bridge room always has a giant ship model right outside the window. Those are always fun to look at. I love the details. Deck 9 and 10 are all stateroom cabins, so we will head down to Deck 8, where there is only one public venue, that is Oceans. Oceans is the always loved 24-hour bar and grill. It's an included dining option that's always an NCL favorite. As you can see on the Pearl, there is more than enough seating to accommodate everyone, and they're always open breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So now not all ships are still open 24 hours, and on newer ships, this venue is called the Local. And you'll eventually reach the Bliss Lounge. The Bliss Lounge has a lot of fun nightlife going on, including karaoke. I decided to partake on this cruise. Surrender all your dreams to me tonight. They'll come true in the end. Then you will come across Summer Palace. Now you'll notice it is a deck lower, but the only way to get to it is either on the bank of elevators that is right in this area, or you will have to take the stairs from Deck 7. This is the largest of the two main dining rooms, and they are open on sea days for breakfast and lunch. We're just now approaching Saki, which is the sushi bar, and the Lotus Grill, which is an Asian fusion restaurant. This was an included option up until the end of 2024, but now that we are in 2025, we are told it is now going to be an extra charge. So I'm not sure if that means it's going to be a specialty restaurant, if they're going to upgrade the menu or not, but I will be interested to find out. Also in this area is Teppanyaki, the hibachi grill. And as we approach the front of the ship, you will walk through trade winds, which are all the different shopping that they have, and eventually end up at the Stardust Theater. Okay, on to deck 6. I love this deck, and I'll start with Le Bistro. We were supposed to dine here and it ended up not working out. This is one of our specialty dining favorites on NCL. But right next door is a cigar lounge that was very popular on our cruise. And also 3 bars and a lot of lounge seating. We just liked the open feeling of this area. It was never too busy. There's Magnum's Champagne Bar, Shaker's Martinis, and Maltings Beer and Whiskey. As you walk a little bit further down, you will come upon Indigo. That is the other main dining room restaurant, which is quite a bit smaller than Summer Palace. And something we came across that we thought was really cool is this vending machine. The reason it's kind of special is because on port days and days that we're at port, the cruise shops are closed. We looked at these same items in the cruise store and they're priced less in the vending machine. Very interesting. And last on deck 6 is the casino. As we came in here to record, we were quickly told that we could not record. If your kids try to tell you there's nothing to do on board because there's no water slides or an ice skating rink, you can tell them they're wrong because there's a rock climbing wall and an amazing basketball court on deck 13.